This is Aztec 101 in the ring. Jeff Cotto, I saw your last two videos. And for those of you who are just tuning in, me and Jeff Cotto, who's another channel on YouTube, we're talking boxing, going back and forth. I'll put a link to his channel in the description box. Good channel, go check him out. But we're going back and forth on this subject, and it's in regards to Triple G and Canelo. Let me just pick up where we left off, all right? I saw your last two responses, and, you know, beside the fact that Canelo has a better career than Triple G, when we talk about Canelo vacating the belt, unless we're going to talk about Triple G declining Canelo's offer, I don't want to hear anything about the belt. You know, I hear this a lot. You know, Canelo dropped the belt to duck Triple G. And it doesn't make sense, because the next page of this storyline is Canelo offered Triple G more money than he's ever been offered before to fight, and he declined it. This isn't the first time Triple G has done that. He did that with Andre Ward. Andre Ward came in, offered him a fight, and he declined it. Or his team did, but his team declined it. I'm not coming out here calling him a bitch and saying that he's fucking over fans, playing this A-side, B-side, trying to get rich off one fight. I don't say that. But I am asking the question, why did Triple G duck Canelo? Is it Canelo that's waiting Triple G out, or is it Triple G that's waiting? Because there was a fight that was offered and they declined it. That's just a fact, right? And that shuts down. See, boxing fans know this. They know that part of the story, so that shuts down the whole Canelo dropped the belt to duck Triple G. That's all a bunch of bullshit. You know, I get what you're saying. You think I don't like unifications, right? Or it sounds like I don't like unifications. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that names are more important than the belt. And that's just a fact. It's a fact. It could be proven. Names are more important than the belt. What fight do you think would gain more viewership? If Triple G fought Billy Joe Saunders for a unification, or if he fought Saul Canelo Alvarez? Which fight would fight fans want to see the most? It's Canelo, right? Canelo holds more weight than Billy Joe Saunders. He does. Billy Joe Saunders has the belt. He has a key to, you know, make him undisputed, whatever, but it's not a legacy fight. It really isn't. What's the end of the story? What's the end of the legacy? Triple G became undisputed fighting Billy Joe Saunders. Does that hold any weight in the middleweight division, in boxing today? Just the standards we have and the fighters that are out there. Is Billy Joe Saunders pound for pound? Is he some kind of threat to any other middleweight? What has he done? What are you talking about? The name matters, bro. It matters. Resumes matter. You know, I just don't understand. I don't understand your concept of that I am a fan of prize fighters and you're a fan of legacy fighters. What the fuck is a legacy fighter? They're all prize fighters, bro. From Anthony Joshua to Wilder to Canelo to Triple G to Pacquiao, Floyd, Muhammad Ali, Joe Louis. It goes all the way back, bro. They're all fucking prize fighters. Some have better legacies and they stand out, you know, in regards to their peers. They stand out. So they have better legacies, of course. Every fighter is a prize fighter with a legacy. But what is Triple G's legacy going to leave behind? Who did he fight? Who is Muhammad Ali without Joe Frazier and, you know, fucking without Rumble in the Jungle? You know, we don't talk about the belt. We talk about Muhammad Ali versus George Foreman. The names matter, bro. And that's the one thing. If Triple G gets the fight with Canelo and then he happens to win, I think Canelo will win. But if he happens to win, you're telling me you're not going to use Canelo's name and his success to say, look, Triple G fought Canelo. I bet you, if Triple G wins, you guys will be very quick to say, well, he beat a guy that beat Mosley when he was 21. You're going to use Canelo's name. You know, it's the dishonesty that kind of, that sometimes some fans get annoyed. And I think the whole thing is that Triple G fans are upset because their back's up against the wall in a bad position. They don't have a good argument. Their fighter declined a fight, declined many fights, never moved up, never done anything. And they have this gimmick of him not being scared, people being scared to fight him. Triple G's been called out before. Canelo's offered him a fight. Andre Ward's offered him a fight. Lara has offered him a fight. And he does not accept fights. He just doesn't. He doesn't accept challenges. So this guy, to me, I do feel he hides behind the belt system. Because he's in a weak division. You know? And then as far as Canelo versus, Chavez Jr. being a disgrace to Mexico, I think you're crossing the line. It's not your place. You're not Mexican. I don't know why you're so passionate about it. Which leads me to talk about the belt, the new belt that the WBC tried enforcing on both of these fighters. You're saying that it's a disgrace and that it's embarrassing that Canelo does not accept a belt that was made by what you say indigenous people. Bro, you don't even know the name of the people that you're talking about. Right? You don't even know the name. For those of you who don't know, the WBC had the Huichol people create a belt. A belt for no reason. This is not a title fight. This is just a regular fight. Not a title fight. But there's a belt that they wanted to put on the line. WBC was trying to jump in. Trying to get, they'll get money from this belt. They'll make money from this belt, and they'll make 100 times more than what they paid the Huichol people, right? My question to Jeff Cotto is, as a boxing fan, you know this isn't a title fight. How are you okay with Canelo accepting a title to begin with on a fight that's not a title fight? I don't know why you want to bend over backwards what you're trying to represent as a boxing fan. That's not healthy for the sport. Thinking that way, that these organizations can just create titles whenever they want for no reason, for stupid shit. And it's a beautiful belt. I love the belt. It's a beautiful belt, but it should not be a title fight. This title should not be up for grabs for the Canelo Chavez Jr. They're not champions in a division at 164. That doesn't make sense, right? So Canelo already came out, said that he's going to have his attire being made by the Huichol people. Part of his attire is going to be made by them, so he's going to pay them directly, probably pay them more than what the WBC paid them for the belt. And fuck the WBC. And if you're going to be backing up the WBC for everything, come on, bro. Can't call me a fanboy, bro. I've seen everything. I had no idea. Like I've seen fucking accountants in boxing having fucking, or not accountant, managers. There's fucking Al Heyman has fans. I didn't know the WBC and WBA, these organizations have fans. Are you a fan of these belt organizations or something? No, you're a fan of the fighters, right? This doesn't make sense, bro. I don't understand why you would want Canelo to accept the belt in a non-title fight. A lot of contradictions, bro. I'm just telling you, Canelo has a better record, better resume than anyone at middleweight, junior middleweight. You, just like you said, you understand that there isn't a fighter on Triple G's resume right now that's elite, but whose fault is that? And where are you applying pressure? Are you applying pressure to other fighters, or are you applying pressure to Triple G? Seems like you guys are looking for things in the wrong places. This is Aztec 101 in the ring. I'm out.